So question 8's a funny one. We've got a few different triangles we could have, and I'm actually going to start by drawing them out. So we've got this triangle here, so that's T, and then down to B and across to P. And we know this side length is H, but we don't actually have any other information for that triangle. We've got this triangle kind of going down the side here. So from T down to B and across to Q. We know this one also H. And we know that this angle is 28 degrees. And that's all we know. And then we've got the triangle along the bottom, P to B to Q. So this one's kind of looking like it's a bird's eye view. So I'm going to have B, it goes across to Q, and from B it goes down to P. And this angle is 36, and they've told us that this length is 50. Okay, now they want the line BQ. Now BQ appears here, but it also appears here. Which triangle are we going to use for this question, and why? We're going to use the one on the right because the middle triangle, you don't know any of the side lengths. You know the opposite one is labelled H, but that's it. You have an angle and nothing else. We need at least 2 pieces of information to use trigonometry. So, because 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So we're going to use the one on the right because we know that angle and we know a side length. So I'm going to copy that. So that's here. So we know from that angle if we used sine 36, it equals the opposite, so BQ over 50. So 50 sine 36 equals BQ. Ah, that's what we were aiming for. Nice. Okay, B. Hence find the height of the tree correct to the nearest metre. Well, now I know this is 50 sine 36. 50 sine 36. There's no point using the left green triangle because I don't know any of the angles or anything yet. But the middle one, I now know 2 pieces of information. So I can now find the third. Okay, so now we could say from that angle, opposite, adjacent, we're going to use tan. So tan 28 equals the opposite, which is H, over the adjacent, which is 50 sine 36. I know it's weird, just get used to doing things like that. Okay, so which means H equals tan 28 times 50 sine 36, or you could have had this the other way around, no worries. And we're going to chuck that in our calculator. So we've got tan 28 times 50 sine 36. Oh, I did that and I didn't even turn my calculator on. Tan 28 times 50 sine 36. So that gives me 15.63 metres, and it wanted it to the nearest metre, so that's 16 metres. Okay, and question C. They want the elevation of T from P. So what they're after is this angle going upwards from here. So we're going to have to look at this green triangle and put whatever information we have on there and then see what else we can find. Because at the moment we don't have enough. We want to know this angle. We know H is 15.63 metres. We don't know BP yet. We don't know PT. But we can find BP from the green triangle. So finding BP. So we're going to go off this triangle this time. We're going to be looking for this side length. So we're going to use, this is the right angle, so we're going to use cos. Cos 36 equals BP over 50. So BP equals 50 cos 36, which is 50 cos 36. 40.45 meters, which means this is 40.45. That means that tan theta equals H over BP, yeah? Which is 15.63 over 40.45. So theta equals arctan that. See how many mistakes you can make? So we're going to go arctan 15.63 over, and the 40.45 was the last one I did, so I'm calling it answer. I get 21.13 degrees. Do they have anything special about this? To the nearest degree, we're going to round down. 21 degrees.